It's called Colt King Cobra. When you get a newer Smith, it seems like it's got the sleeved barrel and it's got the key lock hole in it and weird stuff like that. And I don't know, this is just a kind of a plain old all stainless steel firearm. I don't think the barrel is sleeved. I mean, it's not a crime if it is, but no, it's kind of crowned so for protection there. You know, it's just kind of like the old school revolver that you might buy. No key locks or anything like that. You do have, of course, the frame mounted firing pin, but you had that really, gosh, I guess on all the Colt double action revolvers. So I don't know, it's in 3 inches on the barrel length. My favorite barrel length, as many of you know. It's just pretty cool. I've got a couple of speed loaders here. I think I read it would take a Model 10 Smith & Wesson, you know, speed loader. I tried it. It sort of hung up on the grips a little bit. I said, fool with that. You know, I'm not in a IPSC match or anything, and I just like to load them and shoot them, and I'm not in a rush, because if I were in a big rush to get 100 rounds downrange, guess what? I would not necessarily be shooting a 6-shot revolver. Oh man, yeah, you get a little recoil there. You know, I've got a couple of 2-liters lined up there, so I have a feeling this will go through both of them, unless I miss. Yeah, blew both of them. Let's just go ahead and really punish ourselves. Let's shoot left-handed. Let's hit one on that paper target there. All right, it's gonna blast me. That's some recoil. I'll shoot that piece of steel, that disc there. The round one, right? There's only one. Woo! Man, it's loud. I'll try to hit that bowling pin with my weak hand. I doubt that I will, but I'll take a shot at it. Oh man, I got him. Believe it. Never know when you're going to be disabled and need to shoot weak-handed. So I don't know if you could tell, there's a fair amount of recoil there. I would not enjoy shooting that for, you know, 50 rounds or something. You know, even though I'm not all that sensitive, as you know, to recoil, overly sensitive, I guess. We're all human, at least we try to be. So it does, you know, it does kick you, it kicks anybody. But yeah, it stings a little bit, it does. So I know people think I'm a wimp and would disagree. I tend to carry plus P 38 specials if it's a carry gun in 357 even, okay? Or some light 357s if that even exists that you don't hand load yourself. But yeah, plenty of power and controllable and everything. There's some great plus P ammo out there. In fact, this is supposed to be pretty good stuff. I think I'll shoot some of those. I obviously don't have a bullet in them, like I said. Let's just slip them in there. That is a mean looking bullet. I like that. Okay, that's definitely a hollow point, isn't it? Okay, we'll shoot a couple of those. All right, get my ears in tight. All right, what do we want to shoot? How about that? So you get a little bit better control out of it, even double action, and maybe you still miss, but not bad, and fixed sights and everything. And that's a lot further away than my average shooting engagement when I'm in combat. And generally speaking, I put some different 38 specials in, plus P, and you know, you generally are gonna, you know, in most of my gunfights, this is the kind of distance I usually find myself in, like right about, you know, here, paper target. I didn't wear my holster. I forgot my holster. We'll assume I pulled it out, and you know, and there's the target. You know, and you know, that kind of distance is what you're going to be talking about, right? Y'all know that. That's where most of your gunfights occur, right? So yeah, let me load it up and shoot a few more times. What have I not told you about it? I'll shoot a little bit of long range just because that's what we do, don't we? We always have to try to hit a gong or something on out there a little bit further, and, which I've done with it and just messing around with it. The sights seem to be on. I'm shooting different power factor ammo, so I might not hold it in the right place elevation-wise, but it seems plenty accurate. You know, there's that word again, more accurate than I am. And it seems to withstand anything that we've shot. It's not frozen up on us shooting magnums or anything like that. Haven't broken it. And, you know, I think if you like revolvers, this is one you might want to look at. I prefer the way the latch works on a Smith, where you push forward or kind of down on a Ruger. But, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Most of us with a revolver like this, it's kind of a range gun. It could be a home defense gun. It could be a carry gun. You know, it's a 3-inch barrel. So many of us have gotten spoiled by lighter firearms. But 28 ounces, not too bad. What's a Glock 19, I think weighs 26 ounces, 24 ounces, something like that. So, you know, if you've got a good holster, you're not going to notice a lot of difference. You have different capacity, of course, and but you got 6 for sure, you know, generally speaking. Especially the first 6. Now, a revolver can malfunction, but those first 6 usually are not going to. Things you have trouble with a revolver, I pointed out before, you may get some powder residue under the star, the extractor or something, and hang it up, and then you really do have kind of a serious problem. It just doesn't happen that often. But if your revolver is clean, those first 6, I mean, they're going to go, okay? And the second 6 too. It's going to work, you know. Unless you put a broken revolver in your holster, and you wouldn't do that, right? So, yeah, let me load her up again. And what should I shoot? Let's shoot some of my hand loads here, just for the heck of it. All right, let's take out a hog. How about that? And then we'll try the gong. Boom! All right. Now I don't know where to hold, but I'll get in the neighborhood maybe. All right, that's what I wanted to hear. Let me try that red plate right beneath the gong. It's kind of small for me, but or these sights. Where I'm missing. We'll go double action. That didn't do any good. I was empty. So John probably knows where I was missing, but it doesn't matter. I missed it. Okay. So anyway, it feels good. The trigger double action is pretty good. I think it's, what did I read, 8 pounds or something on double action. Single action, 4 to somewhere between 4 and 5 pounds. But you know, numbers are just numbers. It actually feels pretty good. Okay, it's a nice smooth action. The single action is really nice, and then double action, it's very smooth. I don't really notice any stacking. Yeah, it feels good. And as much as I'm not crazy about those rubber grips, they feel pretty good, and you know, gives you I don't know, just a good feel. Okay, I'm gonna shoot it one more time if you'll let me. It feels good. So some of these are loaded with old brass. Is why I mean, you may have seen me pull 1 or 2 of those back out. These are I load these things. I've loaded 357 Magnum since '73, and some of that's the same brass. It really is. It's just been reloaded over and over and over. Okay, let's hit a couple of these plates here. Yeah. Nice. Click. Yes, I think you would feel well armed with this. I really do. And you know, again, don't just ignore revolvers. They are very effective, and I think they're easy to shoot well once you just have some experience with them at all. There's something about them that they enable me to shoot better, I think, in a lot of ways than I can with a semi-automatic pistol. I don't know what it is. I don't have to think about it as much, at least at close ranges, you know, and just something about that double action just puts you on target as you're pulling the trigger. So, you know, if you've never tried one, I would advise you to do that.